57-degree weather, and I was freezing in my room.
Oh, dude, over here in New Jersey, it's 49. Right now.
Exactly.
It's so bad.
I was like, oh my god, I'm dying, can't do this. But not the Ken, it's the Ryu.
Oh,
They're
nice.
a little more of the consistency. Let's see how it works out there.
I think Ryu actually might be the better option. Of course, that Tatsu, it's not a multi-hit, it's one hit, but might be able to go through T-Jolts. And, of course, you know, having that Hadoken and the, I don't know what the red one is, I'm very sorry. Shakuda. Yeah, that's going to be very, very good to combat T-Jolts, and in general, just force Aquaze back into the corner, even though, you know, Pikachu can play that game. This is absolutely crazy scenes as both players are kind of just going back and forth.
Oh, I love the idea there. I think the first forward tilt was like really well spaced out there. And oh yeah, that's just checkmate. Like you're forced to air dodge in the situation and patiently waiting was Aquaze flowing like water. Got that real good stuff on their down tilt's landing. Oh, Shokodets, and it's the problem. It doesn't matter your fireball game. Pikachu's moves have so much priority, and the fireballs are so weak with it that it can provide some issues. And as well as focus attack, the only big threat that I can see Pikachu kind of throwing out there that you can focus through is dash attack. Everything else, like the back air, the forward air, it's just so much of these threats, and I'm kind of worried about that one because especially I'm on the defense's line, but the Tatsumaki will connect and strike back fast and hard, will Synnister.
Yeah, and I like that you mentioned the consistency of this character earlier because, you know, there's down tilts into the, or just, you know, comboing into Tatsu to be able to kill early like that, especially on small battlefield against Pikachu.
Uh-oh.
It's definitely going to be very, very useful.
Nice.
Ooh, hi Tatsu to be able to come back. Synnister. This is where it's so difficult. Oh my god, yep, again. You kind of can't do much as Ryu there.
Can't do as much as a lot of other characters.
That's true, that's true.
In that situation, just how good Pikachu can be. And I just love the Aerotatsu. It reminds me of Marvel vs. Capcom. So you can just kind of do that aerial flying Tatsu. And I think it was a multi-hit in that game. But speaking of multi-hits, it's going to be the Bears. This is checkmate. I don't think you're surviving this one. Wow, great rising one, but you're just resetting back into the situation.
Yeah, I love that usage of just holding onto that jump to mix up your recoveries. But
ooh. Okay.
A little bit of damage here and there. Maybe trying to set up for a Shoryuken.
It's just been unfortunate because I think if Aquaze was maybe like a little less percent, then I think the second up air would have connected and you could just cancel that into. Oh no.
Oh. I wonder if he wanted to cancel that focus attack to move forward, but unfortunate SD. Aquaze gonna take it. We're gonna run it back to a small battlefield, but dang, Aquaze, you know, off stage, getting all these edge guards, getting 2 downers as well. Like in this moment right here, you kind of can't really do much, like you mentioned, with a lot of different characters, let alone Ryu. But yeah, this was a really good forward air, not letting it all connect, and being able to connect that down air, man, it's gonna look grim, but I think if Synnister is just able to get in somehow and just get all of his damage off, he'll be fine, but it's Pikachu we're talking about.
Yeah, that's like the huge problem with it, because Ryu, as we saw in the first match, the first game, got eaten alive off stage.
Yeah.
I think Aquaze literally just had a 90% success rate in like killing off stage. And if it didn't, it forced Ryu into a really uncomfortable position where you're still in the corner. And speaking of being off stage, once again, great usage of it, but even better stuff of avoiding the thunder. Real good things, but still stuck on the stage. Great reaction time. Gets the drag done into the down smash on SDI out of that one. And that's the projectile stuff in the air. It doesn't have the immobility to it. So instead, it get taken out from there. Still good damage. Go try to go for the tech chase, but that's the problem. Ryu is much slower, so could not catch up. Great little turnaround. The auto turnaround working in the favor of Synnister, but a fireball a little too close to Aquaze. Looking to try to contest.
Again, it's you know, the same old getting this edge guard, that forward air, and just being able to recover from there with that quick attack is absolutely so crucial for Aquaze to be able to perform well. And right, I mean, it's still 93%, right? So Synnister can definitely find a stock here. Oh, sorry, you can. I don't even think Tatsu would have hit there, but right now Aquaze
too small.
Yeah, Aquaze not
grab
thinking
as
about
well. Oh man, this is rough. Like you see that focus attack? I'm just like that. That fair would have just eaten right through it, but. Too much on there, trying to use the forward smash as well. We see how many times in a tomahawk as well. That's how you know you've been conditioned when Pikachu do that. Excellent reversal. know, Synnister said you're pushing too much of that advantage state. Instead, gonna break yourself out of there. So with some rage, trying to get that space as well with Aquaze, just kind of pouring it on there. Excellent stuff, using the forward tilt, lands the up airs, lands the heavy, doesn't get the Shoryu for the sweet spot damage, but still good enough, even this up real fast.
Yeah, exactly, and just having that percentages evened up. Of course, now you can probably combo into a Tatsu and potentially kill, but with rage as well, just kind of racking up. About to lose it. First save of potential forward air, but keeping that jump, and we've seen Synnister be able to recover so well because of how well he has been saving up all of his kit. This is the Tatsu, but no!
You ever cross up using your Tatsu and then unable to get the punish afterwards? My goodness. Real unfortunate there. Even gets the parry timer, forced to hold shield. Here come the lightning loops, gets grabbed once again, trying to SD the way out of this situation. Great usage of it, but that quick attack is so lethal, so deadly. That's gonna be it. Shuts it down, Aquaze.
Jeez. And that's really just the name of the game, right? When you're playing against Pikachu, when you're forced into these, you know, low recovery positions, you're just asking to be hit with the down air. And Aquaze, I don't think he's really missed. And even if, you know, he hasn't gotten that spike, he's been able to combo it off with like a potential forward air off stage or a back air. So really, really good conditioning overall from Aquaze and Synnister with no real option, no real answer for sometimes, you know, throwing out a Shokudatsu and just getting the Sudokens off. But such a slow move with a lot of end lag. It's very, very risky. And, you know, that risk reward for Ryu really did not help.
Like, oh man, like that was a small interaction that I think was so unfortunate. I think Synnister wanted another forward tilt, but instead held onto the input for too long. And if you do the strong version of the forward tilt, you get collarbone breaker instead. So that was just kind of real unfortunate with the button presses. And from I think what's also real like telling of this one was the Aquaze just had Synnister holding that shield for so long, and it started mixing up the tomahawks. And at that point, it's too late. Like even if Synnister just has to take the grab.
Exactly. And it was the way that Aquaze was consistently pushing Synnister off stage as well and just maintaining stage control. Because I mentioned it earlier at the beginning of the set, right? That Ryu and in general, the Shotos, when you play footsies with them, it's difficult to play that game. But Aquaze, not really afraid of that at all. Kind of just going in at all, you know, at all times.
Disaster.
Oh, missing the Tatsu and then missing the Shoryu.
Too many tilts. It should have been another Tatsu.
Yeah, I think if he just went with the Tatsu, it definitely would have killed, but Synnister down to losers, and that's going to be hell for anyone that is in his way, and a really, really good down air. In general, Aquaze's reaction time was super impressive against Synnister. I think that's, like you mentioned before, that's kind of what got him that win.
Yeah, being able to, like, I think Ryu, most of their stocks were gone by edge guards.
Yeah.
Like, that's how horrible it was for Ryu just kind of be off stage. So many down airs, able to just do so much of like the work for it, unable to just get a reply. And like, what is Ryu gonna do? Like focus attack, back air, forward air, all cancels out there. And even if you tank an up air, you're forced to cancel. You're forced to do the cancel on the focus.